All right. Definitely not. All right. First, I want to start by saying, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash, double honor sponsor, Elders, Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace, salutation to all you Aki in four corners of the earth. Peace, teach Yahweh Shai in the gospel. We are two of the five brothers of YSO, Yahweh Shai sanctified ones, coming to you right quick with a video just about how we all have sinned. All right, that there's not been a man in this world that has been so great of a man other than Yahweh Shai when he was Yahweh Shai that has not sinned. Okay. You only have one man that was perfect here on earth, and that was Yahweh Shai. You know, all the rest of us, we have fallen short. You know, we've fallen short of the glory. We've missed the mark. You know, many times we lived many lifetimes. So we've all had times where we have made mistakes, said wrong things, done wrong things. You know, and to judge a man, you know, heavily. Go ahead, I'll pick up.
Yeah, so basically, you know, all brothers see what's going on right now. It's the whole team because RIP, happy sorry y'all still. You know what I'm saying? Much love.
That's right.
You know, may you rest in peace. You know, everybody know, you know, you got Sakari saying, which the gorilla who said fuck Arya, right? Which we believe which is straightly disrespectful. Outwardly disrespectful on a very high level. Okay. At the end of the day, and again trying to curse out the elders. Basically, all the elders of Israel that the camps gave at them because they're giving honor to their elder that taught them. At the end of the day, that's out of respect. You know, and I think my generation, which I think Generation Z, something like that, whatever the millennials, we lack respect to our elders. And it's because a lot of us, I don't know if he has a father or not, I don't know if it's about in his life. I don't know nothing about that man. That's a lot of problems that our people have. We don't have fathers in our life. You know, we don't understand order. We don't understand, you know, just older men on the whole because they didn't have an older man in the house. Now if he did or if he didn't, I don't know. I don't know that man. But for me personally, I have these right here. So I have a respect for older men. I understand you have to have respect for your fathers because without your fathers, you wouldn't be here. At the end of the day, however you feel about it or not. And if it was not for the Most High putting the spirit on High Priest Arya, a lot of the scripts that we break down nowadays we would not have. Regardless of how you feel about what he did, whatever you feel, that's not your business anyway.
The 12 tribes chart.
The 12 tribes chart.
The Hebrew,
all the Lord's name that you put on your banner, Yahweh Bashim, all that came.
Hell, his name himself.
All that came from High Priest Arya.
That's all High Priest Arya. Shit.
So, regardless of how you feel about him, regardless of whatever you think of your views on him, it's not your right to say fuck you to a man at the end of the day that gave you what you got today. Regardless of how you feel. And then trying to curse up the other elders for giving respects to their elder.
Right.
That's out of respect, man. That's out of respect because at the end of the day, High Priest Arya taught all the elders that we had, all the elders of Israel today. So now Nate, IUIC, GOZC, ICPK, he taught all of them. All of them.
Every single one of them.
So they're paying
all
respect.
One West.
So they're just paying respect to their elder that taught them, and that's out of respect. That's what it's say to do.
All the alphabet groups come out of One West.
Exactly. So for you to get on there and throw a rant and throw attention because they're giving respect to their elders means that, bro, you're not in the right spirit, man.
Yeah, even Satan gave respect.
Even they gave respect to him.
Like he said, my elder. He claimed him like my elder. You know,
because they all knew High Priest Arya, man. We didn't know him.
That's right.
I was still in the womb.
Yeah. So really,
I wasn't in the womb. I was in the spiritual realm at that point.
Really, and that go back to Sirach 32, young man speaking out of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why the Lord says, "Speak unless you ask, and don't do it." What's it something about twice? Wait, even if you ask twice, still be scarce.
Exactly.
Be scared. Don't even speak. Really, the Lord says, "So shut the fuck up." Like the Lord saying, shut the fuck up because you the young man. Mm-hmm. We the young man, right? Because we knew her to this truth. We didn't know High Priest Arya on this side. Now if you of the elect, we know him. You know, we all know each other. But on this side, we have no recollection of him other than what the apostles has taught about him,
And
and all the elders, right? Our elders, right? So what we seen the videos of them, but they actually know the man, face to face. Like the Lord said, I will speak to Moses face to face.
They ate with him.
They ate with right. They laughed with him. They cried. Whatever.
They've had a connection with him that we never had.
Everything, right? They had the good. They had the bad. But yet, Elazar, you didn't have no connection with him. You didn't even know the man. You didn't even know him. So how you gonna say fuck somebody you never even knew? You never even met the man. And everything about you is because of that man. Everything about you goes all the way back to Elder Abba Bivens, on down to Elder Yaquah, on down to High Priest Ariah, Elder Ariah, Elder High Priest Ariah, on down King Masha. All these men, all those men, okay, and High Priest Ariah grew up in the truth. He had his father brought him in the truth. He grew up from a little one in the truth, man. So you've never met that man. Why are you speaking on a man that you have never met in your life, in your lifetime, that you never sat and broke bread with, that you never sat and learned from hand to hand? So that whatever the apostles say about High Priest Ariah, they got that right to say. Boy, you out of your weight class. You like a you're not even a contender. You're like a what you call him, not even a prize fighter. He's like a just learning to be a fighter, trying to go fight the heavyweight champion of the world, man. You ain't worked out a day in your life. You ain't even ready for that fight. So why would you walk in the middle of that ring? That's not your arena. Get out of there, man. You don't belong there. You got to go back to the beginners. Because really, we all considered beginners, man. We're young in this thing. We're the young men.
Wherever if you're 10 years old,
you're young man. You're a young man in this shit. Carry you 15 years in, 10 years in, unless you 30-something years over, you a young man in this truth. You got 20 plus years. You under that, you're a young man in this truth. The men that are the elder men come out of GMS, man. Start with Elder Pastor Tahar. Okay, if you're not those men, why are you? If you're not one of those men who actually sat and broke bread with Elder High Priest Ariah, why you speaking on him? Like why you speaking on down and dirty at that man? Here the apostles had a situation with him. They got put out one west, but yet you don't hear them on here saying fuck our man. They put a tribute out to that man. Hell, Apostle Ramla cried, man. What the hell is wrong with you? You disrespect your elders. You came under the elders, apostles, great millstone. You have no respect, man. Right? You have no respect for your parents, man. Your spiritual parents, and you probably ain't got enough for your earthly parents, man, either. Your carnal parents. But that's why when you go to Sirach 30, what's that? Sirach 32, and I think it's starting at 1. But the Lord said, hey, speak ye young man. Only when asked, and if asked twice, be scarcely to speak. Don't say nothing. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up, because it ain't even your time. It's not your place. It's not your matter. You sit back. Hey, I wouldn't have my name Elazar, Sakari group, all this and that. I wouldn't have these names. I wouldn't understand the Hebrew if it wasn't for that man. However you feel in your heart, or in your heart, which is your law, however you feel, your mind, you should have just gave respect to that man for what he's given to Yasha for helping us come back. Oh, then you're gonna give respect to a nigga. Of all people, you're gonna give respect to fucking Coolio, the rapper Coolio. How he, matter of fact, we're gonna play that. You know what? Let's bring, while we talking, we talking, but let me bring out a script right quick. Okay. All right, this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 1. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, Alizé, ye shall be judged. And with ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? And how much fucked up shit you done, Alizé? How much fucked up shit you do? But yet you gonna look at High Priest Ariah, High Priest Elder Ariah, you gonna look and say, because he called Comfy the comforter, the God. Hey man, that man was in his old age. Okay. Hey, King Solomon went off in his old age. A lot of aged men go off in their elder time, man. Hey, men get, and people don't understand, men get Alzheimer's. Mm-hmm. You know, Jake, we don't go to the hospitals. Mm-hmm. You know, men be having different mental, because they have the money to even get insurance, medical coverage. You don't know what's going on. You don't know that man's situation. You don't know what that man's plight is. You're right, exactly. You don't know his mental health. You don't know, so you don't know what the Lord put on that man. That's between that man and the Lord. Romans 3:23. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it. We're gonna go there. But you know what I mean? So you gotta be careful, because that judgment, well, you know, your judgment's already gonna be on you anyway, because you don't be careful, right? So that judgment gotta come to you. So verse 3 verse 4. Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Okay. Slacky. Okay, yep. Verse 5. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shall thy see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. You speak on that, huh?
Yeah, so first cast out that beam out of that. Read again.
Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
That's the first teach yourself shit before you start going on somebody else. Clean up yourself before you start going on talking about someone else you don't even know. And that's kind of everybody. Before you rebuke someone else, check yourself to see where you at.
That's right.
Because a lot of times people want to rebuke someone else, but they doing the same shit. Mm-hmm. So get the more out of your own eye before you go tell someone else they wrong. Mm-hmm. Make sure you right before you go tell someone else they wrong. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yep. You got some over there?
No. I try to find it. I can't remember that. But
yeah, I got one right here. This is 2 Corinthians 13. I got you right here. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua HaMashiach in you, except ye be reprobates. You know? Mm-hmm. So you gotta examine yourself, man. You keep constantly trying to examine your elders. You want to put your elders on Front Street. You want to put your elders on Front Street. You know, saying fuck REI, and it's, man, you have no self-respect. You have yet to hold on. You have not even no respect for your own self, man. So you need to examine yourself. You need to look in the mirror and check them demons that's you know who remind me of that. What's that one game where that the demon got the fire coming out of his eyes? You know what I mean? Because it's what it looks like he got demons. You know what I mean? Like you can see demons coming straight out his fucking eyes, man. You look in your face. Hey, the scripture say you should know a man by his gate. You know, your eyes is the key to your soul. You know, the eyes tell that you got a lot of demons on you, man. And you need but this is who you're supposed to be. You're a plug for Satan. You know, you're doing the bidding because what you're doing is you're cleaning out cleaning up the 2/3 out of Yasha'Allah. See, that's what the Lord is using you for. You're Satan's tool that's you being used to sift the house of Israel. See, that's what you're for. You because you was a wicked ass nigga. You a 2/3 Israelite ass nigga. That's all you are. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 12:30-36. But I say unto you that every idle word that a man shall speak,
Yeah, I was about
they shall account therefore in the day of judgment.
Yep.
For by the words thou shalt be judged, and by the words thou shalt be condemned. So basically, what you say, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't. At the end of the day, if that's your Hawashai's friend, if that's John, bro, you got to answer for that.
Got to answer for it. That's right.
You got to answer for that.
That's right.
Regardless of how you feel about Happy Saria, but to go out and blatantly say fuck them, that's just wrong, man.
Yeah.
That's just foul as hell. Regardless of how you feel about it, still give respect to the man that devoted his life to the truth. At the end of the day, whatever you say, how you feel about it, he still put the work in. He still put the work in for you. He still put the work in.
That's right.
We all entered in other men's labors.
Yep. And we went over that at camp.
Yeah, we all entered into the labors of our elders, man. Because we didn't come up with this. None of us. We didn't come up with this. We didn't come up with the Lord's name. We didn't come with the 12 tribes chart. We didn't come with none of these breakdowns. We heard it.
We ain't come out with the Hebrew.
No, we heard it from certain men that we believe. Right. And we listened to it. We took down the notes. We studied.
We ran with it.
We studied and we took off with it, man. That's it.
Yep.
And none of us is so special that we can. And none of us are perfect.
Yep.
We all make mistakes. We all fell off.
Yep.
The Lord got mad at Moses. Moses didn't hit the rock. The Lord was about to kill Moses. Adam went off with Eve.
Yep.
Went to the other philosophies of the other nations.
Yep. Aaron went off. With Miriam talking about Moses.
Exactly. Isaac loved Esau more than he loved Jacob. Yep. Solomon made temples to other gods and other idols.
Yep.
King David committed adultery with Bathsheba. They killed Uriah the Hittite.
Yep. How they numbered Israel.
It numbered Israel.
Yep.
Then on top of that, Saul tried to kill David. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Saul tried to kill David. David didn't. They went.
David didn't go.
When Saul died.
Yeah.
David didn't say, "Oh yeah, fuck that nigga Saul."
Right.
That nigga dead.
Right.
David didn't curse out Saul, man.
Right. Matter of fact, he put a man to death for saying he killed the Lord's anointed.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, he put a
it was evil.
Yep. This 2 Samuel's, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
This 2 Samuel's it's the first chapter. I got it right here. Man, my sword off. Oh, my sword to be beat up. All right, bear with us. But right here, the 2 Samuel's first chapter.
22?
Yeah. First chapter, what verse? 22?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kings. Samuel. There you go. The 2 Samuel chapter 1. Just lock it. Hold on. Oh, okay. This 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse
Like 22.
Okay, yeah. This 2 Samuel verse chapter 2 Samuel chapter 1 verse. I'm gonna start at about 23. Saul and Jonathan was I'm gonna start at 22. From damn.
22 basically. He speaks about it.
Yeah. Verse 22. From the blood of the slain, from the fat of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan turned not back, and the sword of Saul returned not empty. Saul and Jonathan were lovely and pleasant.
He called him lovely. King David said they were lovely, so King David spoke good on the behalf of Saul.
Hold on. Let me go. Here you go. Let me go to 17. I gotta start at 17. This is 2 Samuel's verse, 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 17. And I'm gonna start up. And I'm gonna have to start up further than that. This is 13. And David said unto the young man that told him, Whence art thou? And he answered, I am the son of a stranger, an Amalekite. And David said unto him, How wast thou not afraid to stretch forth thine hand to destroy the Lord's anointed? Okay, because he said he fell upon Saul. And David called one of the young men and said, Go near and fall upon him. And he smote him that he died. And David said unto him, Thy blood be upon thy head, for thy mouth have testified against thee. That's Eleazar. His mouth. Your blood be on your own head, because your mouth, Eleazar, has testified against you. Your mouth testified against you. Okay? For thy mouth have testified against thee, saying, I have slain the Lord's anointed. Okay? And David lamented with his lamentations over Saul and over Jonathan, his son. So what's lamenting mean?
Cried. He mourned for Saul. It's because what? Because Saul brought him up.
Yeah.
Saul brought him
house, gave him his daughter.
So Saul took care of him.
He did.
What the elders and apostles for us? They did the same thing. They took care of us, man.
They brought us the scriptures. They brought us to the truth. Ain't no better love.
Ain't no better love. So what did Harkin y'all do for us? He gave us the majority of what we use today.
Right.
He broke us up, man.
Yep.
Through the apostles.
Yep.
Through the bishops, man.
God.
Ultimately, the most y'all with the Spirit, I'm gonna do it. But those are the most high dudes. You still show the love to the men that taught you up, man. That showed you the way, man. Regardless of what happens later on in the future, regardless of what happens months later, you still show love to the men that brought you up, man.
Yep.
David did it, man. That's why the world loved David.
Yep.
You know?
Also, he bade them teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Joshua. The beauty of Israel is slain. The beauty of Israel is slain upon thy high places. How are the mighty fallen?
Mm-hmm.
He was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He was hurt.
Yeah, who's that, man?
Hey, Elder Ramla, Apostle Elder Ramla, right? What did he do? He choked up. You know, I listened to the video, bro. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
You felt it.
Yeah,
man. It made you want to.
But that's how you supposed to feel.
It made you want. I mean, yeah. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
It made me think about King David and Saul,
because
Saul tried to kill King David every chance he got. After he knew the Lord was going to rent the kingdom from him and give it over to David, because he loved David though. But Saul loved David, right? That's why they say it's a thin line between love and hate, right? He got jealous of David. The Lord put that spirit because the Lord was taking it, because David was the Lord's beloved, and Saul was just doing wicked shit. You know what I mean? But he loved him, but still Saul loved David. When he would come to his right mind, he would feel bad for what he was doing. He couldn't control it. Why? Because the Lord controls all things, right? So this is the spirit you should be in when we're dealing with a passing of an elder. You're supposed to be there's a time and place for everything. So when you be sad because you loved them. You know, you learn that from if you know the scriptures, you know so much of the scriptures. You need to go back and listen to your elders. Who said that? Jeremiah, right? Seek ye the old ways, man.
Search out the ways of your fathers and Job.
Search them out. Go back to the beginning. Go back and look at the king. Look at what the king did. The king lamented for a man who wanted to. Hell, he lamented for his son.
Yeah, his son. Yeah, Absalom.
For Absalom. Joab got mad at him. Was it Joab?
Yeah, Joab made sword that.
Yeah, Joab was pissed. He was mad as shit. But the point is, hey, he lamented.
Mm-hmm.
He lamented. He King David loved. See, a lot of you Israelites can't love like that. He loved his brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He loved his people. You know, even when he had to put them to death or had to deal with them harshly, he still loved them like the Lord loves us. Even though the Lord got to put us to death and deal with us harshly, he loves us. It hurts him to do it, but he got to do it. You know? Also, verse 19, the beauty of Israel is slain upon thy high places. How are the mighty fallen? Tell it not in Gath. Publish it not in the streets of Ashkelon. At least the daughters of the Philistines rejoice. At least the daughters of the uncircumcised triumph. So King David was like, don't let none of these niggas, none of them, let nobody hear this and know that, because he didn't want that out there. That's how much he loved Saul. He still loved him, man. And Saul loved him, but Saul the Lord had to put that spirit on him because he had to transfer the kingdom over to King David because Saul had went off too much. He was that example. But you can see that, you can hear the love. When you think about like what Apostle Gabar say, hey, get into the scriptures, but feel it.
Like I said, all that cutting is good, but that don't make you man of the Lord.
No, you gotta get it.
See, this whole thing is gonna come down to your inward man, who you are, your character as a man. Yeah. This shit ain't got nothing to do with how many videos you do.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you need to be consistent.
Yeah, you gotta be consistent. Yeah,
that's true. You need to put the work in. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to you as a man. Who are you spiritually?
Inside,
who you are inside, man.
That's right. You a fucking demon.
It ain't about all that. It ain't about all that flesh. It ain't about all that flashy shit. It ain't about all that having a big ass group.
Ain't being hard.
It ain't about being hard. It ain't about having 100,000 subscribers.
Right.
It ain't about getting 1,000 views. It's about your sincerity to Yahweh Shai. How do you show that? By doing his work, but also showing sincerity to his men.
Yep.
And also showing a love to the men that he set up to be leaders and to be teachers.
Yep.
Regardless of what they may have did. Because we all fucked up. Ain't none of us here can sit here and get a free and can say, Lord, we ain't doing nothing wrong. Right. All of us somewhere did some sin that's worthy of fucking death. Yep. We all, at the end of the day, none of us deserve the kingdom of heaven. Yep. None of us deserve the arms of Yahweh Shai. Because ain't none of us perfect. Name one perfect thing you've done all your life. What one thing in life can you be proud of other than coming into the truth that was somewhat right? And then when you came into the truth, you fucked because you made mistakes. Right. We're never going to be right till Yahweh Shai come back. That's right. And everything will get put in order until Yahweh Shai come back. So we all fucked up. We all gonna fall. We all gonna fumble. Look what the disciples did when Yahweh Shai left and he died. What did Peter go do? They went out fishing. They got lost. They got lost.
We're on the boat naked and shit.
They got lost. They got lost on the boat.
Know what to do.
They didn't know what to do no more. Yeah. So a man only gonna go but so far.
You need a leader.
In his flesh, we're only gonna go but so far because that head needs a head over him.
That's right.
Why do you think Yahweh Shai and Yahweh? Why do you think Yahweh Shai was so clean? Because he had Yahweh the whole entire time.
The whole time.
And we had Yahweh Shai, therefore we had Yahweh through Yahweh Shai. Right. Once that left, you got man.
Yep.
We only gonna get but so fucking far.
Yeah. You're gonna fall off.
So you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, you're
gonna err.
And then let's do this anyway. We'll come back to this because that's heavy. This is heavy.
Because the head needs a head, man.
Yeah. That's right. Let's go here. Let's go to Romans. What you was about to pull out? Yeah. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
And that's Paul. And Paul was the what? And Paul was a murderer,
Oh, so
man.
he don't like Paul.
Yeah, and yeah, you know,
So he got a problem with Paul.
Yeah, and see, and Paul, how many Israelites did Paul kill, man? Paul literally crucified the church. Paul was anti-Yahweh Shai, man. What did the Most High do though? The Most High turned Paul back, and and when you read Galatians 3rd chapter, Paul had to go to Peter, and Peter still accepted him, knowing that he did all that killing and murdering, man, of the church. Because if Yahweh Shai deems you to be who you are, you ain't got shit to say to nobody. If Yahweh Shai deems, see, scripture say the Most High justified. So it don't matter what you do. If you are of the elect, if you are of the 144,000, if you are who the Most High chose, no matter what you've done, no matter what you may have done, if Yahweh Shai blotted you out, you're blotted out because Yahweh Shai loves you. Yahweh Shai gave up himself for our sins and our wickedness. Therefore, we are blotted. We are blameless to the throne. That's what you guys forget. You too busy trying to be deep, trying to be overly righteous, trying to have all the different scriptures instead of going over the basics and
get back to the
basics in the 1, 2, 3 of the scriptures. The love that Yahweh Shai showed us. You was a nigga for a lot of us was niggas for years.
Right. A lot of them still niggas.
Murderers. Rapists.
Robbers.
Some of them probably was faggots.
Homosexuals. All kind of shit.
Did all types of shit. But the Lord still forgave them. The scripture said the Most High's hand is not too far, he cannot forgive, nor is ear that he cannot hear, man. So the Most High loves who he loves. It don't, it's what the scripture say. The Lord chose Esau, he hate because he wants to. It's the Most High's reason. It ain't our reason, man. So if the Most High loves High Priest Ariah, and if that's John, and I believe is John the Revelator, if that's John the Revelator, then you ain't got nothing to say. So you gonna tell Yahweh Shai, or why you choose him? He decided, man, how gonna kill you, bruh?
Hey, right quick, let me get you. Hey, this is Romans 8:33. Moreover, whom he is predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified.
So we justified them, man. So it doesn't matter what the fuck we do. Now I'm not gonna say go do some. I'm not. Now we're not gonna clear
Nah,
up.
that's not.
We ain't on time to go do some.
No, the Lord
shit.
not gonna let you anyway.
We're not because you
already programmed to do what you're gonna do.
But just saying, if you want to go off and make a mistake, you're justified to the throne of the Most High because Yahweh Shai gave himself up for our sins and he sacrificed himself. So all sins can't be forgiven. Because Yahweh Shai gave himself up. That's the whole reason why Yahweh Shai exists. Because right now in this time of living, we fuck up all the time, bro. We live in the most wicked society. We live in the most wicked time of all. So we need something to be able to give us a cushion so we can have some way to get to the Most High. Because without Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't be able to get it. So if Yahweh Shai justifies anybody, and if he's of the elect, no matter what he may have did, we said Paul was an example. Paul's a great example. Maybe probably the number one example. He murdered the church. He crucified. He killed another man of the Lord. He killed Stephen. But the Most High still, how you think Stephen felt about that shit? Imagine you, Stephen. Paul got you killed. But he a man of the Lord too. Come on now, bro. Come on. You gotta get for real, man. Paul literally was there when Stephen was murdered. He was Saul at that point. How do you think that made Stephen feel? Well, damn, he a man of the Lord too. But he got me murdered. It's not about how we feel, about how the Most High feel.
That's right.
So regardless of how you feel about somebody, at the end of the day, if they are justified through Yahweh Shai, just fine. If you don't like it, then you have to deal with that with Yahweh Shai. But now it's end up good for you. You end up with a missile, you end up dead somewhere, man.
Hey, I got you right here. Hey, right here. This is shit. So let me see this whole chapter. Hold on, let me grab it out my sword because I think it's something to go with that. 1 second. This is Oh shit! There it is. All right, this is okay, yeah. Come on. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 10. Yep. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and 8. Well, I'm gonna just start at 7. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. Then said I, no, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh. Above, when he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offerings and offering for sin, thou wouldest not, neither hadst pleasure therein, which are offered by the law. Then said he, lo, I come to do thy will, O Lord Yahweh. He taketh away the first, that he may establish the second. Okay. By the which will we, well, and that go back to the company. That's the law.
Zechariah 3rd chapter just happened. Zechariah 3rd chapter took place when Arkansas y'all passed. Because the most read it 3rd chapter. The scripture say the angel took it. Read it.
Right there.
Just because there's nothing to. Just because we don't see it, we don't know it. Don't mean it ain't happen.
Because
See,
I got you.
Now see,
he took him away.
He took him away.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, let me get it. He took him away.
This is the spirit of Yahweh by Shema Bashai, man.
Yeah.
See, because we don't see, don't mean it ain't happen.
Just because you don't see it, it ain't your. Like I say, it ain't your pay grade. Stay the fuck out of what's not yours.
You want to say that it did happen? It happened.
That's right. Hey, clean. See, where's the point? I'm gonna get to the point. I'll just hit it. Start up. This is Zechariah 3:1, and he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him. And the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai rebuke thee. Okay, O Satan, even the Lord that have chosen Jerusalem, Lord Yahweh that have chosen Jerusalem, rebuke thee. Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments.
And I was on this side. You'll see this is now. Because when he went off with the whole comforter thing, you understand? That was the coat, the filthy garments. Go ahead.
Yep. And stood before the angel, and he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thy iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of raiment.
That's the Lord going to clothe you.
That's right.
So when he went to the spiritual realm, man.
Yep. And that goes right along with it.
When he went to the spiritual realm.
Yep.
When Happy's all y'all passed, he got his new clothing. He changed, man.
That's it.
That's Joshua, nigga. So you have to answer for that shit, man.
Answer.
See, just because we don't see it on the physical side, don't mean it happened in heavens.
Yeah.
What does it say about it when you read Revelation the 5th chapter by Yahweh Shai? What about when we go up and just when we get changed, we get the right robes. We not gonna be this mortal flesh. He got his change, man. He's in his right mind. So all that filthy has been wiped away, has been forgotten. Because he was justified through the throne of through Yahweh Shai, man. So the filthy garments that he had on when he was on this side have been wiped away because why? This flesh is what? It's wicked. It's unjust. The scripture said it changed the darkness, man. Or you know how to change the darkness? Or it's not Paul said, oh, wretched man that I am, who's delivered from the body of his death? So now when he passed, he got his new garment, man. He's been forgiven. Just because he didn't come back and get right or on a physical level, don't mean he didn't get back right with the Most High on the spiritual level, man. Because once he passed on, that's when it happened, man. So that was fulfilled, man.
What does it say? Don't it say that in the scripture? Say the Lord took him away because of the evil. Is that because of the evil times?
Yeah, Isaiah 57. Yeah,
what is it?
Isaiah 57:1.
57 and 1. Let me just go there real quick.
Come. So you gotta be spiritual. That's what Scripture said. The Most High good with the deep things. The deep things, because this thing is spiritual, man. Because we don't see on the carnal level.
Matter of fact,
because we ain't say, "I be sorry, I get on the shooting hard with Apostle Hard." Don't mean that he's still on bad grace with the Most High. Because when he passed on in the spiritual, and the Most High gave him his garments, man. This is how we're gonna get it. This is how we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna wipe off this filthy flesh.
Yep. What's that scripture say that? Your righteousness is as filthy rags. Because you've sinned, you've done wrong, you've done wrong shit here.
Exactly.
You went off.
Exactly.
You know.
So the spiritual side, not the physical, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Everything gotta be physical. Because things go on in the heavens that we don't know about.
Yeah, and that go to this scripture. Just go back to Isaiah 57 and 1. The righteous perish, and no man lay it to heart.
Yeah, there's so many people out here. See the righteous perish, and all the elders, starting out with Elder Albinians, Elder Yaquab, High Priest Elder Yaquab, King Mashah, High Priest Sariyah, right? These men have perished. You know, and I think so. They talk about I think High Priest Shaw. I don't ever see it, but the Apostle talk about. But those men, right? They passed on the spirit. They passed on in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Right? Right.
The righteous perish, and no man lay it to heart. And merciful men are taken away. None consider that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come.
That's it. They also will take away from the evil to come, man. So what? Because they were old age, older. You know what they can do, you know. So they passed on for the evils to come. Right.
He shall enter into peace.
Yep.
They shall rest in their beds.
Yep.
Each one walking in his uprightness.
That's it. Each one walking up in his uprightness, man. So they're in their beds. That means they're at rest. They at rest. They received their judgment, and now you say then we're gonna see them when this shit hits the fan. When everything goes down, when the missiles drop, when America gets destroyed, we're gonna see those men. Elder Albinians, Elder Yaquab, King Mashah, High Priest Sariyah, they're gonna be on the chariots, along with the other brothers that also passed me Yahushua, and we're gonna be getting ready to get our crowns, man. And for you niggas that didn't believe, you're gonna be getting hit with missiles, man. You're gonna be crying, saying, "Yeah, we not prophesying in our name, and we not cast out devils." Y'all was gonna say, "I never really knew you. Depart from me that working iniquity." See, y'all, that's what y'all gonna tell you niggas, man. All you unruly, all you unrighteous individuals, the Most High gonna get rid of you niggas, man. Because see, those men are resting in their beds, man. Those men did their work. What did the Lord tell Daniel? Thou shalt sleep, you know. They're in the 12th chapter. And you know, you're gonna stay in your life the end days. So they are at rest right now, man. They resting. They resting until Yahushua gets ready to end this shit, man. You know? That's what that.
This whole chapter is a banger. I forgot I had read this. This chapter is rough. It's bad, boy. But right here, let me I'm gonna read just a little bit of this, and then we'll go back.
Zechariah.
Yeah, then we'll go back to Zechariah. But draw near hither, ye sons of the sorcerers, the seed of the adulterer, and the whore. Against whom do ye sport yourselves? Against whom make ye a wide mouth, and draw out the tongue? Are ye not children of transgression, a seed of falsehood?
Yeah, that's us, man. Oh, so why are you talking shit? Go ahead.
Inflaming yourselves with idols under every green tree, slaying the children in the valleys under the chief of the rocks. Among the smooth stones of the stream is thy portion. They are thy lot. Even to them hast thou poured a drink offering. Thou hast offered a meat offering. Should I receive comfort in these? Upon a lofty and high mountain hast thou set thy bed. Even thither wentest thou up to offer sacrifice. Behind the doors also and the posts hast thou set up thy remembrance.
For thou hast discovered thyself to another than me, and art gone up. Thou hast enlarged thy bed, and made thee a covenant with them. Thou lovest their bed where thou sawest it. That's this nigga Sakari, man. And thou wentest to the king with ointment, and didst increase thy perfumes, and didst send the messengers far off, and didst debase thyself even unto hell. Thou art weary in the greatness of thy ways. Yet sayest thou not, there is no hope. Thou hast found the life of thine hand. Therefore thou wast not grieving. And of whom hast thou been afraid or feared? That thou hast lied, and hast not remembered me, nor laid it to thy heart. Have not I held my peace, even of old, and thou fearest not, and thou fearest me not?
Yeah, that's Jake, what's going on?
Yeah.
They for the Lord.
But he's a part of them niggas. That's why this is perfect for him.
Yeah.
You know, I declare thy righteousness and thy works, for they shall not profit thee. All this work he doing.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yep.
See, all this work he doing, putting all this work in the truth.
You know, because you're not spiritual. He ain't spiritual. He ain't spiritual.
When thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee, but the wind should carry them all away. Vanity shall take them, but he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land and shall inherit my holy mountain. And he ain't gonna do it. See why? Because he put his faith in wickedness, man. He put his faith in hate, right? In scoffing, right? In being rebellious, blasphemy. You know, he put his faith in talking against the Lord's meaning.
We said again, Zechariah 3rd chapter.
You know,
when King Mashah say you gotta read that 3rd chapter,
yeah.
he went down the spirit of the Lord, man. Like I said, it was because he wants to say, yeah, it didn't happen.
Right.
It did happen, nigga. It happened when he passed on.
Yeah.
When he passed on the spirit.
It just happened.
It just happened.
It just came to pass, bro.
Just came to pass, nigga. And I was in the spirit of the
Lord.
Lord. We kept playing this over and over again.
Yeah.
And I got the spirit. It was like, bro, we go to the 3rd chapter, man.
Yeah.
Spirit of Yahweh smell shot. Because everything don't have to happen on a physical level. Some things are meant for the spiritual level. This is why we get Yahweh shine. When John had the revelation in the 5th chapter, we didn't see Yahweh shine break the seals, but it happened in the heavens.
It happened in the heavens.
And that was prophecy.
That's Isaiah 57. Men consider if not.
Consider not. What
They
is
don't consider.
they don't consider? And then what does Scripture say in we saw 3rd chapter? We seem to die like other men, but in the Most High they are eternal in the heavens. So fuck what happened here, nigga.
It don't matter.
It don't matter what happened here.
You can't understand it.
Because this is spiritual.
This is
man.
not here.
This is why this is not here. Because this is spiritual, man.
Yeah, this is a carnal. You don't even see
Just
the carnal.
because you ain't see him come back on the street
Right.
out there. He was too old.
Right.
He got to get a new body, baby.
Right.
He got to be renewed. How is that when he passes on?
Right.
Fuck out of here, bro. You niggas ain't got to split your out busting out shot, man.
No. The carnal. They got the
You
carnality.
niggas got to see it.
You can't see it. They can't see it.
Because we here on earth, nigga. We don't know nothing. We here
We
on
don't
earth.
get it. We don't get
We
it.
ain't on a spiritual level, man.
No, we can't understand the things. They said my ways and your ways high.
That's what it is
earth
to that,
is
man.
into the heavens, man. We're all right. Let's get back here.
Fucking niggas.
Yep. Where was we at?
Somebody 3-1. Bad spirit hitting you, man. So like, yeah.
Here we this I was at verse.
Okay.
I was at verse 5. Verse 5. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they said, and they said that he always wore. He used to always wear a mitre. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head and clothed him with garments. And I always see how he dressed. He always had that, he was to the T. You know, I appreciate y'all was just to the T, boy. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head and clothed him with garments. And the angels of the Lord stood by. And the angels of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, protested unto Joshua, okay, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, if thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then shalt also, Salaki, then thou shalt also judge my house.
Now, what do you do when you read Matthew 19:27? You got Matthew 19:27. This is speaking how about sitting outside. We're cooking right now, man. The Most High is cooking right now, man. When the disciples went to Yahushua, what did they ask him?
God, that's right.
What did they ask the Lord, man?
Yeah.
And when you read Revelation 21, the 12 gates, the 12 gates had the 12 foundations for the 12 apostles of the Lamb. He's one of those men.
Right here. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and 26. But Yahushua behold them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible.
And that's it. See, nothing to do. With men it's impossible. With the Most High all things are possible. Right?
No. Let me go back up to 20. Let me go to 25. Because Yahushua was speaking. 22. This is Matthew 19 and 22. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, because about the rich man, he couldn't get into heaven. He went away sorrowful because he didn't want to give, he didn't want to give up all his possessions. For he had great possessions. Then Yahushua said unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, who then can be saved? But Yahushua behold them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the reincarnation,
which is now,
when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
These are the 12 apostles. Now when you read Zechariah, come on, Zechariah, man. That's
right,
man. What?
This Zechariah 3 and 7.
What?
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, if thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge.
Now what's that? But this is same thing, damn near, just re-edifying and renewed through Yahushua's mouth.
Well, if keep my charge, then thou shalt also judge my house.
Now what's house of the Most High?
Sit on the 12 thrones.
Sit on 12 thrones. Man, the Most High gonna fuck you up, Alexander.
Yeah,
the Lord gonna kill you, nigga. You better repent. That's Joshua, nigga.
He can't repent.
I hope this video blow up. That's nigga. You go, nigga. If you ain't heard, and if you ain't read, and if you ain't spiritual, if you can understand it, you ain't the elect, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Zechariah 3rd chapter came to pass.
That's prophecy.
That's prophecy, man.
That's prophecy.
So fuck all you niggas that don't believe what the apostles taught, man.
Yeah, and the niggas that don't believe that. Yeah,
fuck all you niggas, man. All you non-spiritualized, fuck you niggas, man. The Most High will destroy you niggas.
No, that's right. That's right. That's the spirit too. The spirit of Yahweh.
Cause see, I didn't. That was the spirit of the Lord, man. I didn't do no lesson on this. It hit my brain. It just snapped in my head, man. That's the spirit of the Most High. It matters scripture for scripture.
Yep.
Same thing that Zechariah 3rd chapter said. Yahushua did the same thing to Zechariah the high priest. Just re-edit when Yahushua said it. You will judge my house, sit upon 12 thrones, just 12 thrones of Israel. What the fuck you niggas talking about, man? Niggas ain't spiritual, man. You niggas don't know what this about, man. Most time dealing with you niggas, man.
Thus said, this is back to Zechariah 3 and 7. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, if thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then thou shalt also judge my house. and shall also keep my courts, and I will give thee places to walk among these that stand by.
Get what it means, a place of authority.
Hear now, O Joshua, the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at. For behold, I will bring forth my servant, the branch. For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave the graving. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts Yahweh, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. In that day, saith the Lord of hosts, shall ye call every man his neighbor under the vine and under the fig tree.
That's the kingdom of heaven. And that's the kingdom of heaven, man.
Kingdom of heaven.
That's the kingdom of the most. That's the kingdom of Yahweh. That's the kingdom of heaven.
That's it. All right, we're gonna hit back to Hebrews. Let's hit back to Hebrews, and then
That's a new breakdown.
we're gonna hit back to Hebrews.
You know?
We're gonna hit back to Hebrews 10. Let's get back to Hebrews 10, and just back to Hebrews 10 and 10 and 9. Then said he, Lo, I come to do thy will, O power Yahweh. He taketh away the first, and he may establish the second, by the which will we are sanctified through the offering of the body of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach once for all.
That's it. So we're all sanctified through Yahweh Shai, man. So whatever you've done, you've been sanctified through Yahweh Shai, man. And those dirty garments have been passed on.
Yep.
Now we have this new garment on, man. Get ready to come back with Yahweh Shai.
Yep. And every priest standeth daily ministering and offering oftentimes the same sacrifice, which can never take away sin. But this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down on the right hand of Yahweh, from whence expecting till his enemies be made his footstool. For by one offering he hath perfected forever them that are sanctified.
It's the elect.
I'm pretty sorry y'all was sanctified.
So we read the 3rd chapter.
Whereof the holy, the Ruach HaKodesh also is a witness to us. For after that he has said before, this is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai.
About to take place now, new covenant, when we get new bodies.
I will put my laws into their hearts, and in their minds will I write them, and their sins and iniquities will I remember no more.
That's it. That's it. So once, that's it. So he's been forgiven, man. He's been forgiven.
Now where remission of these is, there is no more offering for sin.
That's it. He's been forgiven. Zechariah 3rd
It's
chapter
through the
took place.
prophets. And that go back to Abraham. It's the prophets.
Zechariah 3rd chapter took place. Read it with Matthew. Hit that up with
Just
Matthew.
took place.
It said the same exact thing.
Yep.
Zechariah 3rd chapter said, if you keep my commandments, what do you do? Come on.
That's right. That's right.
I think I got it.
No. We still got a few scripts I want to hit. So this Romans 8:33, 8:30. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and them he also justified, and whom he justified, them he also glorified. What shall we then say to these things? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. How shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh by Shem Shai's elect? So who the fuck are you, Alexei?
You ain't nobody, nigga.
How you gonna lay something to our priest Ariaz? How you gonna lay anything to the charge? How you gonna lay it? Who are you to fucking judge? The elder, the high priest. Who are you to judge?
Fuck you, nigga.
Who are you to judge? Who are you to set judgment on a man that's greater than you?
Huh? Yeah, nigga, fuck that nigga, man.
Hey, bow down, nigga.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, cause I'm gonna tell you, who said Ice Cube said it. Bow down when you come around.
Yes, sir.
Bow down when you come to our town. Bow down to a man that's greater than you. That man greater than you, nigga. Bow down, nigga. You need to bow down.
Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk.
Hey, all you niggas need to bow down, man.
Facts.
You niggas is out of order.
Facts.
Okay? It's time for you niggas to start bowing down to men that's greater than you.
Facts.
Hey, cause you niggas, when that time come, when y'all gonna see the Lord,
Yep.
you either gonna bow down or he gonna slay your ass. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be High Priest Ariah slaying your punk ass.
Yep.
Cause you gonna bow down, nigga. You don't think you gonna bow down here, but the Lord gonna make your prideful ass bow down. Hey, bow down, nigga.
Yep.
Hey, bow down to Apostle Tahar, nigga. Bow down to the elders, nigga. Nah, that's the spirit.
Yeah, this nigga out of order.
Fuck that nigga, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That nigga out of control, man. That nigga out of control.
Talk about some high priest, sorry, y'all. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga.
Shit, you better bow down. You gonna bow? You gonna bow down.
Take off that hat, nigga.
Right.
So that forehead,
Teacher with a hat
so
on.
that forehead, nigga.
Fucking demon eyes ass nigga. Look like nigga got mascara on his eyes. All right, so 31. What shall we then say to these? If Yahweh be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. How shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai's elect? It is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai that judgeth. Salaki, that justifieth. Okay? It is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai that justifieth. Whom is he that condemneth? Who is Alazay that he condemneth? It is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai that died. Not Alazay.
No, not that nigga. Not that nigga.
Yea, rather, that is risen again. Not Alazay. Who is even at the right hand of Yahweh. Not Alazay.
Nope.
Who also maketh intercession for us. Not Alazay. Not Gorilla Hebrew. Hebrew. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress, persecution or famine or nakedness or perils or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. Okay?
Man, he set up to teach us and let us the right way. You know?
Hey, we could really keep going on that because that's a hell of some hell of fire scripture there. But Larry, I'm gonna go here. Got 2 more scriptures to pull out. We're gonna close out because we done, hey man, the Lord already said what he had to say. Did we do 2 Corinthians 13?
Yeah.
Examine yourselves. All right. We did that. We did Romans.
Yep.
All right. Romans. You know, right quick, let me go here. This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. This is Proverbs 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Okay? Right? We get another one. This is 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians 4:9. This is 2 Corinthians 4. This is 2 Corinthians 4:7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and not of us. We are troubled on every side. It's always some shit. It's always sin. Sin is at the gate, at the door, waiting. Yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. For we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahushua's sake, that the life also be Yahweh, for that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. Okay, so he was telling us. So everything they had to go through, they went it all through. Everything Yahushua went through for us. But we also has embodied the same things. The same peril, the same persecution. And we deal with these scoffing niggas. Scoffer ass niggas running out of their mouth. You know? I'm gonna go here right quick. Let me grab one more scripture. It was one in Psalms. Oh yeah, that's it. Psalms. Let me get this. I'm gonna get this in here. The computer, man, be trash. They're trying, Satan trying to cut the computer off. You don't want to work right, but it's all right. This is Psalms 37. Psalms 37 and Psalms 37 and 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord Yahweh, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. For the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua upholdeth him with his hand. I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay. He is ever merciful and leadeth and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Okay. Get another one. I just gotta get a couple songs, and I'll have these up here. I'm gonna get a couple songs. Just want to get it because I mean, you know, this. I mean, the point has already been made, but it's just, you know, these things must come out. This is Psalms 129. This is Psalms. Come on. This is Psalms chapter 129 and 1. I'm gonna start at 1. Okay. Psalms 129 and 1. Many a time have they afflicted me from my youth. May Israel now say, many a time have they afflicted me from my youth, yet they have not prevailed against me. Okay? You ain't no prevailing against our priest Ariah, because the Lord put it in work. The Lord got this thing working. Okay? Okay? That's it, man. That's it. So, hey, look, that was the point. We just wanted to bring it out. Hey, hopefully this was edifying to somebody in the body. Hey, matter of fact, let's play that video where he just ran his mouth. We're just gonna play the reason why we did the video. I know I forgot to bring it up. We forgot to bring that part up. Well, you can even just play it and turn it up. We just gonna play it.
A nigga who got on stage
just while we doing this
and called Tazadakia the God sent comforter. Fuck Aria.
Let it keep going.
What?
Last night, that Coolio passed. And Coolio was Coolio is monumental to me. Being in he's my first favorite rapper. So
Coolio.
I probably was 5 or 6 years old when Gangsta's Paradise came out. It was like the most amazing thing in the world to me. My pops, he worked at this record store, Penny Lane on Bridgeport, Lakewood, Washington.
What? A nigga who got on stage and called Tazadakia the God sent comforter. Fuck Aria.
Fuck you, nigga. But he gave props to Coolio.
A nigga who got on stage and called Tazadakia the God sent comforter. Fuck Aria. It's that way tonight. It's that way tonight. Don't nobody call my phone about this shit.
It is this way tonight.
I ain't got nothing. Everything I gotta say, I'm gonna say on this video. And I'm not even gonna say nothing. I pray every single day. Like the scriptures say, let God be true and every man a liar. Simply, enable me, empower me, allow me to be a vessel to dispense your truth. Right? Yes, somebody said, fuck my God. And Jesus Christ, Yahushua, told me, said somebody can be forgiven for saying fuck my God. Somebody can be forgiven for saying fuck personally. But realize, just like those Christians that we cut all the time, you're fighting against God.
You have to talk about yourself, cutting yourself.
That's what you're fighting against.
You gotta have
the Most High.
Quote scripture.
All these leaders of tens of thousands of people in Israel, for y'all to do what y'all did this weekend. Hey.
I want to connect the apostle, but this part right here, you know what?
A nigga who got on stage.
One more time.
And called Tazadakia the God sent comforter. Fuck Aria. What?
Last night, that Coolio passed. And Coolio was Coolio is monumental to me. Being in he's my first favorite rapper. So I probably was 5 or 6 years old when Gangsta's Paradise came out. It was like the most amazing thing in the world to me. My pops, he worked at a record store.
So he gonna uphold a rapper, a nigga. That show you who he is, carnal ass nigga. So hey man, we are YSO Yahushua Sanctified Ones coming to you with that quick video. With that, we want to say call Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rekakwadash, double honor sponsor, elders, great millstone, rule, teach well, peace, citation to all you occupying 4 corners of the earth. And keep teaching Yahushua the gospel, Shalom, and the Bible ball, and death to Sakari. Fuck him. Shalom.